Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10, verse 9. But wisdom delivered from pain those that attended upon her. HALALYAM YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM QADASH Mashana Kabad La Shalakyam was a Quanyam Shal Great Millstone. Shalom wa Barakyam Al-Habachayar. I don't want to know we're part of that number. It's your brother and fellow servant Ariel from the GMS Orlando camp. I want to go into a quick 3 precepts through the Spirit. Lord's will is be edifying, straight into the point. Just dealing with remembering that Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is with us. It's that simple. And it may seem like a very light thing, but it's not. Okay? It may seem, it is very simple, it is very straightforward, but it's very heavy as well. It's very important to always remember. It's very easy to forget it. Okay? Because when you're in a situation, when you're actually going through something, think back to today, all right? Just today, when you started feeling like stressed out, you started panicking, your flesh started doing what it do, and you forgot the Lord, right? Think about that. Think about all the times where you should have remembered the Lord, but you didn't. And use that as fuel to better yourself. Like me, I use myself as an example. There'd be times where, I'd be on the plantation and I'll be feeling like, man, this is some bullshit, man. I want to go home, and I'm like, man, why I gotta deal with this? Why I'm being put through this? And then I'd be beating myself up. I'd be catching myself like, man, what are you talking about? Don't you understand that the Lord is in control? Don't you understand that the Lord is putting you through it? Don't you understand, why you're here? And don't you understand what faith is? Don't you understand what mercy is? The necessity of mercy and how mercy plays out? You know all this. We know this. All right? So why are you reacting with the flesh instead of responding with the Spirit? You know what I'm saying? There'll be times you be getting upset, but at the same time, the YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, always remember that. The YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, just in general. The fact that we can even catch ourselves and look back and realize, man, I need to get my mind right. I need to resort to the Lord instead of resorting to the flesh. The fact that we can even do that, the YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. But over time, you need to take it to the next level. And your first reaction, your first response. They say first responders, the first ones to the scene. When someone's in need, when there's trouble, you got your first responders. Ambulance, centurions, firemen, whatever. And they're heralded as the backbone of society. The heroes, Well, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is our first responder, the real first responder. And that's exactly who we should call. People go straight to 911, boom. Our 911 is the names of the Lord and His only begotten Son. That's our 911. That's our first response. All right? Prayer. The Holy Spirit. So we don't got no excuse. It's time to upgrade. It's time to level up. Resort to YAHAWASHI, not to, oh, I'm cooked. Oh, shit. Like, oh my God. What am I going to do? Fuck all that, man. Straight to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. That's what you need to do. I'll tell you this. I ran into, when I was out today, I ran into two fucking dogs. Two people's dogs that was off a leash. One of them looked like a goddamn, I'm pretty sure it was a pit bull. This nigga started, I turned around and the nigga standing there, he started barking. I'm like, oh, fuck. The other one, it was a big dog, but he looked like he almost like a big greyhound. He wasn't a greyhound, but he had a similar build, a similar facial structure and whatnot to a greyhound. He was friendly. He ran up on me, but he was friendly. He didn't bark. He was just sniffing me. I probably could have petted if I wanted to, but I was just like, hey, nah, back, sit, good boy, just chill. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I ran into two damn dogs, and I'm not gonna lie, you in the flesh, all right? My heart got to beating, especially with that first one, barking at me. Because me personally, I'm not really scared of dogs, but I don't wanna have to punch a dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna have to beat a dog up. And I'm not trying to be cocky or nothing, but I grew up with dogs all my life. All my life. Big dogs, small dogs. I'm not scared of dogs. I know how to deal with them. But when it's not your dog, you know what I mean? You don't want to have to you don't know somebody else's dog like that. You know dogs in general, but you don't know somebody else's. And the fact that it's somebody else's, you're not trying to really get in trouble or get into an altercation or whatever. I'm not trying to beat up somebody else's dog because I will, you know. And I don't say that as like, man, I could overpower a wild beast, but I'm saying like I can handle a dog, but I just don't want it to come to that, you know. But the point is, you know, the flesh is gonna do what it do. My heart got to beating. I'm like, you know, trying to stay calm, but you know, I'm walking, trying to circle around. I'm able to, you know, keep my eyes on it. I'm not turning my back to him. And I'm like, hey, back up. No, back up. And I was able to get up out of there. But the point is, I see that as a mistake. I see that as, okay, no, your first thought shouldn't have been, oh shit, I'm fucked. No. All right, your first response should have been, man, the Lord is with me. Your first thought should have been, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Relax. The Lord is with me. The angels are around me. The angels are around me. I have angels around me. So I will be defended. Now, I'm not one of these niggas. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these, you know, YNs out here doing what I need to do. My first response, my first instinct, first nature needs to be straight to my strong tower. Remember these precepts. All right? You know, the second one I did a better job, but still, that needs to be first nature. That needs to be your first response. You know, so I wanted to start off by reading that Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 9. But wisdom, the application of this knowledge and understanding that we have, delivered from pain those that attended upon her. All right, and we know wisdom is personified as a female. The Greek word for wisdom being Sophia, so oftentimes we refer to wisdom as Sophia. All right, which is basically YAHAWASHI for real. All right, YAHAWASHI is wisdom. YAHAWASHI, that's the focal point. So, you know, how did Yahweh? That's the example. How did YAHAWASHI respond. You know, he never reacted in a carnal way. He never gave in to the flesh. It never overtook him. He always stayed in the spirit. And we're going to make mistakes, but it's about learning from those mistakes. It's about finding that balance. 2 Maccabees 2:50. Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time, so shall ye receive great honor and an everlasting name. So call to remembrance the acts of our forefathers and foremothers. Okay? And the faith that they had, the faith that they embodied. They didn't just talk about it, they actually walked it as well. So lucky, I'm also feeling a little bit under the weather, but you know, again, like I went into in my last lesson, be not negligent, but pray unto the Lord. First response. He delivers us from pain, he delivers us from ailments, he heals us, and he strengthens us. And it goes into all these different examples of our forefathers, just like what brothers call the hall of faith in Hebrews 11, which we're going to go to now. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahawah power, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. So we're not caught up with this present temporal evil world, like the elder out of Chicago says. We are concerned and only focused on the eternal, the future eternal righteous world. All right? The future eternal. If this is a present temporal evil world, we look towards heaven, the future eternal righteous world. All right? Our world, where we can be, where we can rest. All right? And it's all about faith. And it's all about embodying that faith. Because guess what? The kingdom of heaven cometh not with observation, but it's in you. What does that mean? That means it's a people before it's a place. We embody it. We make up the kingdom of heaven. Because wherever the elect of Yasharallah goes, righteousness follows. And really, it is Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI that goeth forth before us. Period. So I just want to go into that. Pray this is edifying. I'll go ahead and close it out. Mashana Kabad, Laha Shalakayam, Wazakwanyam, Shal Great Millstone, Shalom wa Barakyam, Allah Bachayar. I don't want to this out. We're part of that number. And blessings, honor, glory, and power be unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Tham Yad Wa La I Walamyam, always and forever. Shalom.